Welcome back to the channel. Today we take a look at Munger Terrace in Duluth, Minnesota, built in 1892. Munger Terrace is a historic Renaissance Revival style row house in Duluth, Minnesota, supposedly built from 1891 to 1892 in just over 1 year. Designed by famed local architect Oliver Traffigan, the townhouses were all different and had 16 rooms, separate front and back stairs, central steam heat, running water on all floors, gas for cooking, and electric lighting. The original site in the central hillside neighborhood below the 4th and 5th Avenues West was 3 blocks above the tower of the downtown post office, and gardens with fountains and a gazebo were laid out on the slope in front of the building. In 1913, the building was sold, and in 1915, divided into 32 apartments. Notice the floral style finials still there and fully intact after all of these years. And it looks like they left us some Antiquitech. I personally don't remember seeing examples of latticework into brickwork. In person, this rough-cut brownstone with yellow and tan brick contrast beautifully. This building is like a majestic castle. Look at that cornice jut out like that. That is incredible. How and why? And done with horse and wagon in less than 2 years? And I mean, why wouldn't this place have all the modern amenities and utilities back in 1892 with a town of 30,000 people built in less than 2 years? There sure are a lot of buried windows and doorways out here. Mud flood much? They used chisels? Did they mold this block? How did they do this? Wow. And what do you know? More arches and columns. The detail and perfection is insane. Now, how in the world did they round this brownstone like this? And this chimney? How and why? Maybe construction companies today need to go back to horse and wagon. So Oliver Traffigan was building this building from 1891 to 1892. He was also building Central High School 1891 to 1892. Oh, and don't forget First Presbyterian Church in 1891, just 1 year. And in 1892, just 1 year, the Tory Building, which still stands today. So with a horse and buggy and 8 months of winter, you can put buildings up in less than 2 years like it's going out of style. But still, how would one man oversee and run all of these projects simultaneously back when there was no real communications? And notice the bricked-in arches. Interesting. And obviously the half-frozen, underpaid bricklayers and laborers would spare no details of the backside of the building. Here's a picture from the local university dated 1892. Pretty quick cleanup after the construction site. After an insane build time. Notice all the tech on top, especially on top of the chimneys. When I saw this, it took me back to a picture of Duluth I saw from 1908. It was the first time I'd come across these M-shaped metal antennas. Is this tech the reason they had electricity in 1892? Now this is the picture I just referenced from 1908 of Duluth, Minnesota. And we're going to zoom in here. Notice this electrical pole and how busy that is, early 1900s. And here's a close-up of those M-shaped tech that I was talking about. And we see it on the early pictures from 1892 of the Munger Terrace. And here's a shot of the old depot again, and look at the tech on top of that. And thanks for watching, folks. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again.